What's going to happen after we find a vaccine for the coronavirus? I'm taking this video when it's around 100,000 deaths in the US. And there is partial reopening, all states starting some phases of reopening. And everyone talking about when we're going to have a vaccine, and that's going to be when we can open up fully. But I think we fail to consider the fact that what's going to happen when we do find a vaccine. Will everyone vaccinate? I think we already have a big anti-vaccination movement here in the US and around the world. Would people be reluctant to vaccinate? So we have those people who will be reluctant to vaccinate. And we have other people that maybe would not be as confident as taking the vaccine, even though they're not anti-vaxxers on a regular basis. But they might be a little suspicious because usually it takes years and there is a lot of trials that goes into this trials. Maybe there will be some people who will be reluctant to vaccinate and will say, I'm good. So for example, young people and people who deny that it's a big issue anyway, maybe they would say that, I'm good. I'm not going to vaccinate. That leads to a question of whether the government would require everyone to vaccinate. It will be mandatory. I'm sure it's something that we need to consider. They were already talking about vaccine like measles. They will be required, I think, if you want to go to schools and things like that. So it will be interesting to see how the government will enforce those vaccinations and what kind of information about it will be out. I'm sure the old CDC and WHO and other government organizations would say that it's all safe. Sometimes they say that before it actually is. It will be interesting how this whole thing will evolve, but I think people give a little bit too much credit to the vaccines because I think we'll have a few hiccups along the way with the implementation of the vaccinations. I think it won't be as smooth as it sounds. Even flu, many people don't take the flu vaccines, and here it's a little different because, again, there's those people who don't care and they don't think they're at risk. Maybe they're not, and maybe it's true they're not at risk, but how it will evolve will be interesting. Thank you.